Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've been asked to do a quick video on what we should carry in the field if we're doing 24 hours or more when we're going to do some survival training. My students asked if I could do a quick video, so this is some of the kit I've used over the years and hopefully they'll be able to use some as well. So to start with, this is the British Forces NTP Bergen. It's 100 to 120 litres. And on top of it you can see I've got my Bergen hanger. I just clip it on here. So that's the first piece of kit. A decent rucksack, a decent size that can carry all your kit and of decent quality. I find this does the job for me. Next thing then, I have a waterproof bag that I use as a liner and put my kit in it. Next again, what I have from there is the Bergen waterproof cover. It goes on the outside here. I don't really use it that much, okay, but I have got one. So the next thing I look at is the roll mat. This is a waterproof roll mat, followed by a sleeping bag, and depending on what time of year you're going out, obviously the sleeping bag should be rated accordingly. So okay, this is a modular one, so I can add on to this or take away. Next I've got here is the NTP respirator case, and what I carry in that is my sleeping kit. You can see I've got a bivy bag, Vortex bivy bag here. And at the back is my NTP poncho, tarp, bivy, whatever you want to call it. That's all contained within this pouch. And at the side there, I've got my yellow pegs. I keep all that in the one place so it's easy to get at as soon as I put my Bergen down in the campsite or harbour area. The green bag then is spare clothes and socks, followed by my Adobe kit here for washing yourself, and obviously some Pampers for the old bum out in the field. Need that, don't we? And following that we have a decent first aid kit which you can add stuff to yourself if you found it's lacking. Next thing and then is this case here. This is my sharpening tools that I have in that, and my stones for doing all my tools. This bag here, the last one, is just an admin pouch which I have my notebooks in, spare knife here, okay, and my instructor's kneeling pad, I use that. Then I have my combat jacket. If you go back on the channel you can have a look at what I actually carry within the pockets. So I like to have a combat jacket. This is just a windproof one. Next I have my waterproof kit, waterproof gloves. I have two hats and a waterproof jacket. I usually use sealskin. This is all sealskin stuff here. Next then I have my thermal hat. This is a Ray Mears fleece, possum fleece hat, and the British Forces issue snugpack type sleeker jacket. It's worked great for me, so why not use it? Next then, come down here, I have my tinder kit which is in a waterproof container, and above that I have a bag with all my spare batteries for my head torch. And you can see I have my Life Straw water filter. This bag here contains my filtering kit and sterilising kit, my Mulbanks bag, keep that all the time. Next then I have my cooker pouch, and this is the MSR rocket and a MSR gas canister. Then we have the 2 litre bottle, the stainless steel clean water bottle, which has worked really good, and you can boil water in that if necessary. Next then is the Pathfinder bush pot, and what we have here is the British Forces metal mug by BCB with a Spock, and I've been using that for a long time. You can look back at my top 10 recommended pieces of kit. What else I've done to this one is added a lid. You can see then up the top here, 24-hour ration pack. It's great stuff, especially the modern stuff that the boys are getting issued. The British Forces, really good. Then what we'll come on to next is my tools that I use. I like to have a large knife and small bushcraft, and there's my neck knife with a fire steel and a sharpening kit on it. Come down a bit, depending if I'm building shelters, I usually use, this is the smallest axe I would use, but this is the Granford Brooks small forest axe with the Fisker's SW75 saw and a bill hook for clearing all the branches off when I'm shelter building. And last but least, we have the cold steel shovel. You've seen one of my videos on that. Working gloves and 100 to 200 metres of paracord. So this is the basis of what you should be carrying for 24 hours or more. You can alter your kit as you start to gain a bit more experience. But hopefully that's helped you out. So if you like this, please like me, subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Thanks again for coming along to the channel. Cheers.